What's up, beautiful people, to another Jones Family Channel episode. And I pray that by the end of this video, you are inspired to do all that is within you to do, largely because we're here. And I say we're here, like literally we're here. And I don't know how long you've been a part of our YouTube endeavors. However, I will say, beginning YouTube, the whole thought and idea is that you have a singular focus for your channel and you run that singular focus. And if your focus changes, then you start another channel and then you do it all over again. And I say that because we have since started this channel, then started like 3 other channels, therefore leaving us with 4 channels. But then we realized as we started conversing and talking, Chrystle and I, that having all of those channels does not help at all. Like, even in the sense of the way we're flowing and going, it doesn't help us at all. To each his own. But the large part about why I'm bringing this up is because oftentimes we may find ourselves stopped, delayed, prohibited, or just unenthusiastic about getting things going because truly it's not going the way we expected it to go in one case, or secondly, we're just inundated with so much information that we don't do. And we hear, oh, you got to start another channel for this, and if you're gonna do that, you got to do it over here, and the list goes on, ultimately spreading yourself thinner than what you can, which oftentimes lead us to spreading ourselves thinner than we can actually keep up with. And so here we are in the beginning of this year, and I'm saying this to say all that the Jones has to offer, everything that we do, all that we are, all that we have to offer this world, we're gonna showcase and share on this channel. It's gonna have different playlists, and the list goes on, because oftentimes we see people do the spectacular thing, and you can name whatever you believe is to be the spectacular. Everybody's list is different. However, we don't always get to see what the necessary steps were to accomplish the big, the extravagant, or the bold. However, on our channel, no more will we not show the itty bitty steps that leads to the big time rewards, or the big time wow moments, or the wow factors that we have showcased in our other videos. I'm trying to catch the light, y'all. That's what I'm really trying to do. But I feel like I'm gonna just roll with it because the content is good enough for itself. However, what we'll start doing on this channel is sharing, because we started Rickey Jones Jr. channel with the thought that all the different things that come to my mind and prayers and different things, it needs to be on its own situation. Chrystle started a hair channel, and the list goes on. But then we said to ourselves, even Chrystle talked about it in a video we've put out recently, that no, just put it all out in one space. And even shouts out to Gary V. I'm even giving y'all a backstory, but shout outs to Gary V, because I watched some of his content here recently. A lot of cussing, right? I don't obviously do all of that cussing, but I was able to listen through the cuss and get to the facts. But the facts that I was able to obtain that I'm here to share is how the ability that we now in this world should be thinking more so of and not necessarily or, because we will first come into creation or creating anything, whether it's content or anything of that matter, and think, let me do this or that, or should I be this person or that person? Should I share this or share that? It's like, no, do an and, have an and mindset. I'm gonna share this and that. I'm gonna do this and that. And I was like, all right, I hear what you're saying, Gary V, but let me check your channel. Let me see what your channel look like. And sure enough, there are different playlists of the various things that he does, whether it's keynote speaking, whether it's going doing, he does a lot of garage sales, and the list goes on, right? Not to get into his channel. However, I say that to say, not only did he say to do a thing, but it was good to be able to see that he was doing it himself. And we, the Jones family, will do the same thing. And we're going to share. We're going to share all that we have to offer, the various things and the thought processes and the mindsets that we have to get us to ultimate goals and destinations that we may or may not put out there, right? Because as you've seen, we started this channel with the idea of having a film company, and the list goes on. And it's evolved to gardening, to moving to South Africa, and the list goes on, right? To the present. But all that to say, the core of who we are has never changed, in the sense that we are a family that is living life in a way that we are prayerful and mindful of the voice of God, and we have the obedience enough to hear and to do what we believe God is sharing us to do. That is who we are at the end of the day. However, the other components and assets and characteristics and the building blocks to even getting to that part we were showcasing in other spaces and other channels and whatnot. And it's like, no, let's put it all together. Let's put a playlist together. But at the same time, doing it in a way as we desire to be as witnesses, or those that, you know, practice what we preach, so that you can even see and step out courageously enough to do all the things that are within you to do. No longer should we, or you and I, or any of us, be limited by too much information that says to us we should not do, or we should not create, or we should not put out. Like, no. Let's get active. Let's get active in doing. Let's get active in putting out content and information. Let's get active in starting that podcast or whatever is within you, whether it's writing a book, whatever medium or means that you have creatively to show forth or showcase your testimony or your things that you've been able to overcome that will be an asset to others. Because now more than ever do we all need to be and start looking at ways in which we can be of value to one another. Like, let's start tapping into that ability, being values to one another. Because I've been heavy on the Zig Ziglar right now, and the book specifically is See You at the Top. And I love because a phrase that he says quite often is, if you help enough people to get to what they want or what they desire, you'll ultimately never be without. And even not even having that context of that phrase or the idea prior to tapping into the book, I always love the thought of like being an asset to other people. Like, what is life for if we're not being an asset to others, has been my thought and like stance. And so as much as we as a Jones family can be an asset to you, to your loved ones, to your family, we will be, right? And I believe those that are within our inner circle, those in a sense that can see us and reach out to us and things like that on a regular, they know, like, you reach out to us, that's forethought. It's all about how can we help, how can we aid, how can we leverage what we have, what we know, who we know, to be a benefit to who you are. And so all that to say, great people, I'm so excited for all that will be shared, all that will be experienced, all the content that's gonna come your way, because now y'all gonna start getting it. You know what I'm saying? You go get it as we've been getting it, and we've been like sparsing it over various channels and things like that. It's gonna all come here. It'll be all into playlists, and I appreciate you all in advance for rocking with us and allowing for us to grow with you all, because I think as well, that's what this channel shows, the ability to grow with others, the ability to be okay with messing up sometimes, be okay with not getting it right all the times, but being bold enough and willing enough to keep going. And that's what it's all about, never quitting. I heard a great man say, I will not quit, therefore I cannot be defeated. And I believe that to be so for our family as it will be for you. Don't quit. If you have the mindset that I'm gonna try, I'm gonna do, and I won't quit, you will never be defeated. The only way you can be defeated is if you stop, give up, or quit. And none of those are attributes of anybody who watches these videos. I'm gonna say it again because I believe it just that much. If you watch these videos, and especially if you made it this far in this video, you are one that will never quit, stop, or be defeated, because you don't have quit in you. Quit is not an option. If it's not even an option, you don't even have it in you to tap into. And so we're gonna keep pursuing, we're gonna keep doing, we're gonna pursue destiny daily, because that is something that we hold true. But as well, we will continue to showcase all that's within us, all the different gifts, the talents, and anointings that is within us. We're gonna even allow for the kids to start doing videos, because Rain been wanting to do videos for so long. Rickey, he's in and out. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all may see a little of him, y'all may see a lot of him, but whatever you do, you're gonna see. And we just gonna keep showcasing all that we are, so that as milestones takes place, as big accomplishments come forth, as celebratory videos take place, you will even be able to track and to see the mindset that we had, the thoughts that we had, the prayers that we had, what we've been reading, what we've been doing to even get us to that point as a blueprint of ways in which we can all grow, obtain, and maintain the things that are in our hearts to see and to do. And so I'm excited. Let's get with it. Let's get it. We're gonna still do vlogs, you know, here and there and whatnot, but there's more in store for this channel that we're excited to get going, as well as we are uberly and equally excited for you to endeavor into all that's within you to showcase and to show to this world. So tap within, don't stop, get it, and don't be limited to what's the word that I'm looking for? Don't be limited to limiting thoughts of, I can't do this, or should I do this or do that. Do them all. Do them all. Plan it all out so you can do them all, so that you can feel satisfied each and every day when you lay your head on the pillow that you did what you needed to do in that day. And so I'm gonna lay peacefully at night knowing this video came out, and we're gonna follow it with actions, and it's gonna begin today. All right, great people. I love you all. I appreciate you all. See you on the next video. Peace.